2024 may be the year of a Black Swan event. This is a national security event with high impact that's very hard to predict. There are a number of concerns that I have that factor into that. Not only this sort of enduring heightened threat level that we're facing, the wars in Israel, also Ukraine. And we're so divided in this country in ways that we haven't seen before. And I think that just creates fertile ground for our adversaries like North Korea, China, and Iran. And that's what concerns me most.
Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and sincerity unto the elect. Shalom. I'm back at you another lesson, or going straight to the point and edifying. All right, I'm just blowing the trumpet. All right, as we know, okay, of the current situation that's going on in Baltimore that just happened, a day and a half ago. All right, with that cargo ship basically going into the bridge, knocking it down. Okay, and we're in the midst of very heavy times. Okay, Elder Apostle Tahar coined this year the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble and has not disappointed. Okay, a lot of things are going on simultaneously throughout the earth, whether it's war, people uprising, all right, the economy, the dollar, okay, people bugging out, wickedness increasing, okay, this devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man being exposed, okay, a lot of things are going on throughout the earth. The Lord, Yahweh Hashem Al Shai, is working, all right, and there's a lot going on, all right, we're going to get into that, Lord willing, so I'm just going to get this here, okay. It says, what is a black swan? It says a black swan is an unpredictable event that is beyond what is normally expected of a situation and has potential severe consequences. Okay? It says a black swan event are characterized by their extreme rarities, severe impact, and the widespread insistence. They were obvious in hindsight. All right, so these type of events, a black swan is basically something that when it does happen is very devastating. Even though it's rare, okay, it is devastating and it has widespread effects, okay, and severe consequences. All right, and of course the elites are behind all these things because they're trying to bring forth their agenda, okay, of the NWO, okay, where they're trying to basically implant every man, woman, and child with a micro C hip, all right, the MOTB, okay, to make them digital slaves, okay, where the elites will have all the resources, they will have all the power, they will be godlike, all right, because that's what this devil is trying to accomplish, okay. He's trying to overcome what is, okay. He's trying to be like the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai, you see, and it's gonna take, all right, major events to bring the world in the direction that they wanted to go, especially here in Babylon, okay, this prideful, wicked place, okay, where they're, these Babylonians are very entitled, okay, they're giving everything, as fast as possible, all right, you don't have to wait for nothing here, people are completely bugged out, like I said, entitled, proud, okay, and these devils have to break this place down, all right, which we're seeing going on. So I got a video here, all right, the video here, I'm gonna play it, get some scriptures, I'm gonna wrap it up, all right, but we're in some heavy times, okay, evils and only evils, okay, because we're in the end, all right, of a kingdom, we're in the end of a rulership, all right, and it's the Edomite, the so-called white man's rulership, and he's about to come down with great wrath. Let me get that real quick, okay, Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. And these devils know that the time is short. Okay, people are catching on to them. All right, the Lord is exposing them. Their own kind is exposing them. Okay, the people are realizing who the true devil is, who the true problem of the earth is. Okay, which is gonna end up getting missiles launched on this place, man, and this place completely being annihilated off the face of the earth. All right, as well as the chariots coming down, Lord Yahushua and the host of heaven. All right, putting complete fire and destruction upon this place, man, and in many places throughout the earth. All right. So I'm gonna get into this video and I'm gonna get some scriptures. I'm gonna wrap it up. All right.
What role is the FBI playing in the investigation at this time?
FBI has basically to see if there's any terrorism connection, which there is not.
And I have to say, I've done everything over the past 24 hours since this collapse happened in the early morning hours to say nothing to see here, total accident, mechanical problem, of course. It looks like a mechanical failure, a power outage, nothing to see here, don't worry about it. Then General Mike Flynn has to go and call this a black swan event and says, look more deeply into this. So we have. And there's more than meets the eye.
A large shipping container at that hour, it appears, based on the videos that we've seen, collided, and hearing from authorities that that shipping container collided with the one of the columns of the Key Bridge.
General Mike Flynn says the bridge collapse in Baltimore is a black swan event. Now, what is a black swan event? Well, a black swan event is, you're just chugging along, looking at normal, white swans that you normally see. Then suddenly, everything seems predictable and normal, and then bam, giant black swan comes out of nowhere. Something totally unexpected blindsides you. Usually happens economically, right? We see that obviously with what happened in the 2008 collapse. That's exactly what a black swan event looks like. That's the essence of the swan event. Unexpected, impactful, often leaving us scrambling to make sense of what in the world just happened. And this is a black swan event, he says. Black swans normally come out of the world of finance, not military. The standard operating procedures for all U.S. ports, harbors, and bays that transit commerce and military activities are supposed to maintain an incredible level of discipline, rigor, and awareness for these very type of events not to occur ever. Yet here we are. There are harbor masters for every single one of these transit points in America that are in charge of assuring the safety of navigation. Start there, he says. Talk to the harbor masters. Don't necessarily look at the boat itself. That's maybe a red herring. Look at the harbor masters. Look at the infrastructure.
All right, and as we know, this is it's America's most busiest port on the East Coast. Okay, I believe they were carrying hazmat and basically chemicals, basically. All right, that I'm guess that is needed, is very much needed to the economy. All right. And like probably oil and gas and different things of that nature. All right, but it's one of the most busiest ports, okay, on America's East Coast. Okay, it just went down, so now they have shipping and trucking. All right, the trucks and the other ships. All right, it's causing delays. All right, it's causing holdups. Now they gotta go around, basically. They gotta go around Baltimore in order to get these things in. Okay, so let me get this. 2 Corinthians 2:11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And we know these devils have their hands completely deep in this, man. Okay, this was not an accident. This did not just happen out of nowhere. Okay, this did not just happen out of nowhere, man. Okay, let me get this. See, we're in evil times, man. All right, these devils are about to make their move. They're moving, man. Micah 2:1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Okay, and these devils understand that they have to bring down Babylon. Okay, they got to start, pushing forth the agenda. All right, they got to start pushing forth their plan. Okay, it's no more time to wait. Their time is short. They're being caught on all fronts. They're being called out. This is why another reason why they're gonna bring the social media to an end, man. All right, because it's too much truth going on. All right, it's too much people realizing things. You got people that work on those type of boats, those cargo ships. They work on bridges. Okay, calling the BS on this, man. Okay, you got people calling it cyber attacks. What's going on? Okay, but we know, okay, with 100% accuracy that this devil Esau, the so-called white man, the elites, all right, they have their hands steeped in this. All right, the Biden came out, and basically they're not gonna allow the ship insurance, I'm guessing, to pay for it. They're saying the federal government's gonna pay for it, so i.e. the taxpayer is gonna pay for it, but it's because they don't want, okay, no investigation into the boat, into the accident. You see? So it's all types of evil going on, man. All types of evil, deception, okay, witchcraft, okay? And these are the times that we're in. Hold on, let me get this. All right. 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And we're in those perilous times. Okay, we're in those times of great sorrows, man. Okay. 2nd Ezra 8:50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time shall dwell on the earth, because they have walked in great pride. Okay, and this place is the Lord is preparing this place to be rewarded for his wickedness, man. This place, Babylon the Great America, is about to be rewarded. And this is in the midst of all of these things that are about to take place, all right, in the coming weeks. We got the solar eclipse, you got the movies, Civil War coming out, you got all these, weird events and weird things, all right, coinciding with all of what's happening right now, man. Okay, you got the situation in Russia that just happened. You got America being blamed for it. All right, you got terrorists coming through the border, threatening Babylon. You got a lot of things going on. These devils have put all the cards on the table, man. They're coming from every side possible. They have to bring this place down in order for, all right, their agenda to go forth, man. For the New World Order to be established, man. America has to go down. They have to cause some type of situation, okay, or some national security or some national crisis, whether it be through war, the economics, the financial, mass deletions, some attack or something like that to bring down, all right, Babylon the Great America, okay, where they can enforce martial law and they can bring down these draconian measures to take away your rights, okay, and to come for the men of the Lord, because this is what all of it's about in the first place, all right? Taking this word off of the highways and hedges, taking this word off of the internet, all right? Stopping the mouth of the prophets, which they can't do, but the Lord is going to allow them to do it, okay? And judgment is going to be set forth from that, all right? But we're seeing the cogs and we're seeing the cogs moving, man. All right, we've seen the pieces be moved, okay? And this does not just happen out of nowhere, okay? Out of complete nowhere, this just happens. 1:30 in the morning. I had got it before it hit the news, before it had got everywhere. I was up, and I got this app called Citizens app or whatever, and I saw it first. Like probably anybody else that had a Citizens app, but for the most part, I saw it before it got on, basically on social media, before it got on YouTube, before these news people got it, before it was, mainstream basically. These other people probably had it, but before it went mainstream, I saw it. And I was just like, what the hell, but when now it's coming out and you're getting more from the story, okay, and you're finding out that people, the people wasn't paying attention. Either people wasn't paying attention, or it was not they wasn't paying attention, but they had cyber attacks. All right, they had a blackout. Okay, they couldn't control the ship. They lost control of the ship. So it's a lot of evils going on, man. It's a lot of underhanded things going forth. All right.
Look at the electrical infrastructure. Look at the computers. Was it hacked?
So there's a number of ways that hackers can gain access to important navigation systems on the bridge. Number one is through the tampering with GPS signals. Now, most state actors and some hackers at a higher level are able to penetrate the GPS satellite system and actually impose anomalies into the software. You can also spoof a GPS receiver if you're in close enough proximity to that receiver, because a number of things that happen with the GPS receiver are not encrypted. So there's a way locally, when you're within a certain distance of a vessel or a vehicle or that GPS receiver, where you can spoof that receiver locally, and that's a lot easier to do than to go in and to spoof the satellites. So the first point of entry into a system is actually messing with the GPS system, whether it's satellites or locally, to introduce anomalies. The other way that we thought was really interesting when we talk about hacking is the ease of penetration in some instances. Some VSAT providers, it's easy to be able to go in and gain control of a vessel's navigation system of critical operations and IT infrastructure technology through the VSAT.
So look at that information, not just the boat itself, perhaps.
We have to be thinking about the families and people in there, folks who we have to try to find and say, this is what our focus should be on right now.
So what do we know? Well, for one thing, we know the captain of the ship, or the ship's master, is Ukrainian. The name of the ship is the Dolly. There you can see where it's currently sitting. It's now sitting there, covered by a bridge right in Baltimore, in the Chesapeake Harbor in Baltimore. And there is the ship's master. He is Ukrainian. Interesting.
You see? All right. The person that was heading the ship, okay, was a Ukrainian, man. What are the odds? Okay, what are the odds, man? Okay, Proverbs 22:3. Okay, what are the odds? What are the odds that the guy that's leading, all right, this ship is a Ukrainian? There's a war going on right now in Ukraine. They just had Russia just had a terrorist attack happen over there, all right, and they're blaming Ukraine. As well as Babylon in the UK. All right, a lot of evil is at foot. Proverbs 14:15, it says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his goings. Okay, because you got people on the internet right now, talking about they praying for these people. The average person probably thinks it's an accident. Even when it first happened, I thought it was an accident too. What happened? But then when you started paying attention, and of course, being in the times that we in, it's like, oh, no. Something ain't right with that. Something ain't right. And then you start to get, people start to come out with the videos and people, the people, they going in, and then it's like, people just think it's just an accident, and they're not linking. It's not only that they think it's an accident, but they're just not linking these, certain situations happening with other things, like being warned by the FBI of cyber attacks and, coming attacks and coming, destructions and, coming situations, coming events. Okay. These people are not connecting the dots. So to them, it just looked like, oh, damn, something just happened to a ship. Baltimore, they just lost the bridge. Whatever. Back to the hookah. All right. Back to booking my vacation. Back to celebrating my birthday. And they don't know that the destruction is coming. They don't understand. They don't see the game being played. They don't see, through the spirit, of what's going on. Okay? And this is why a lot of our people are going to get caught in this destruction. They're going to get caught, all right, in the hell when it comes. Okay? If you have eyes to see, man, you through the spirit, we're literally witnessing them set up the perfect environment to bring the destruction and the chaos, man. Okay, this is a major what's it called? A major port. All right, one of the busiest ports in America, on the East Coast, man. That just went down. They saying it's gonna take them 4 to 5 years to fix it. 4 to 5 years. Think about that. You know?
And UK Telegram channels, these Ukrainian Telegram posts. This is a beautiful work, all over the world without hesitation. If you don't accept the aid package, then get it. Look forward to our surprises throughout Europe. We will teach you to defend democracy and help those who need it. Maybe, I mean, you know, maybe this is just some, like, Telegram opportunists.
Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence? You see what's going on? It's about to go down, man. Okay, and you every day, you know, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, y'all gonna get caught in the mist, man. Y'all gonna get caught in the destruction. Y'all gonna get caught unaware. The day of the Lord is gonna catch you like a thief. Okay? Judgment and vengeance is gonna catch you off guard, man. All right? Because y'all not paying attention. Y'all not watching. Y'all not seeing what's going on. These devils are building a prison but right before your eyes, man. This devil is trying to put you in a snare. Let me see if I can get that real quick. Okay? They're putting you in a snare. Psalms 140:5, it says, the proud have hid a snare for me, and cords, and they have spread a net by the wayside. They have said gins for me, Selah, because these are all traps, snares, and gins and cords, man. These are all things to trap you up and to destroy you. Okay? Because what I believe it was like, I seen a video, basically it was saying like 2 other bridges went down, well not go down, but you know, like they had something wrong with it. Like I saw one of them, let me see if I can pull it up right here. I think it was in Ohio bridge fire, I believe. You know, see, let me get this right here, right? It says, I'm reading it from the Metro. It says, could a bridge over the Chattanooga, I don't know how to say that word. I know I butchered it, but it said, could that bridge, okay, in Ohio collapse like the one in Baltimore? Okay, it says, no, here's more. Here's why. Okay, so let me go to this one down here. It says, fire breaks out on the I-480 bridge in Valley View. It says, see video. Okay. Let me see. It says, Valley View, Ohio. It says, flames erupted under the I-480 View Bridge early Tuesday morning as the Valley View Fire Department said the situation involved mulch and pallets that caught fire. And it's no coincidence that these things are happening. There's no coincidence, man. This is not just happening. All right? This is all being orchestrated, planned, and executed. All right? You ever seen the movie 21 Bridges? Okay, or the Batman movie with Bane, what they did, destroyed the bridges so there was no way in, no way out. Okay, when the hell breaks loose, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like no other, man. Like the scriptures told us it would. You see? So, let me continue this video.
You know, or maybe there's something more to it. Who knows? But those posts exist on Ukrainian Telegram channels. So anytime you're going in and out of one of these harbors, you have to wait outside of the channel. You have to wait until the pilot comes on board. They know everything about this harbor. They know every detail of it, and they are going to guide you out. You're from Singapore? A Chesapeake Bay pilot will be on board and guiding this ship out. And that's what was happening. This ship was being guided out of port on its way out to sea. You can see at about the 12-second mark. So this is going to go on for about 30 seconds. Okay, there's power loss number 1 at about 12 seconds. Okay, then at about 22 seconds, it recovers power. So it comes back on here. And then you see black smoke coming out of the engine, out of the whatchamacallit? Immediate evasive maneuver. The stack, yeah. Then immediate evasive maneuvers take place. One of the anchors was dropped on the port side, and there you have the smash and collapse of the bridge. But now I want to show you this 8 times speed video that's been making the rounds this afternoon as well, which I found interesting, and we'll share it here, which shows how much it had to divert itself. Look at, or how it moved position. Watch this. So let's keep playing this here. Like, look how much it had to swerve in order to hit this pylon. Total change of direction when you see it in that kind of speed. With that kind of movement. Really crazy to look at.
So we need an investigation. What is your investigation telling you?
Well, I have a better question for you, Steve. Why are you coming to the mic telling the country that it's not terrorism when your own intelligence agencies are telling you it is? Right? I'm talking to people who are on the inside, some who are on active duty, some who are retired. From critical infrastructure in Department of Homeland Security to the intelligence agencies, they know this is a cyber attack on a critical infrastructure corridor for the United States. This is, for those people who think this is just a river, this is in Baltimore, what does this matter? You don't know anything about what you're talking about. The I-94 corridor on the eastern seaboard is literally what connects the north and south. And when I talk about hazardous materials, right, this is a brilliant, well-planned strategic attack on one of the most important supply chains in the United States of America. The only other one is in the western side in California. And when you hit one of those pylons, when you take that out, the reason you see so much of that bridge collapse instantly is you just brought 50% of the span of that bridge coming crumbling down. And what you don't see beneath the surface of the water, Steve, is absolutely catastrophic. It is a structural nightmare and a logistical nightmare. So what you have effectively done now, you've shut down the I-95 corridor that's above ground. So now you're going to have to go north to New York. You're going to have to go south to North Carolina. Your trucks, your hazardous materials are going to have to go around Baltimore now. They're not going to be able to go through it. And what else did you do? You shut down the sea corridor, the shipping corridor, because now the port is shut down, right? And so all those tankers that are out at sea that have hazardous materials on them, those are going to have to all be rerouted. And
you see, it's going down. Okay, so this is going to cause economic problems. This is going to cause a shortage on things, shortage on resources. Okay, this is all being done by design. All of this is being done by design. All right, Psalms 37:7, it says, "Rest in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass." And that's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, because this is the devil that's bringing all these things forth. All right, this is the guy. These are black op missions, man. All right, these are underhanded, evil. Okay, this had to have been planned for months. You see, they have had some time to plan this for it to be executed in the way it has. Okay, they purposely are cutting off, all right, the north from the south. Now tankers, other cargo ships are going to be just in the sea, in the ocean. Okay, they're going to have to be rerouted. Okay, that's going to cause a lot of problems, man. That's going to cause a lot of problems. Okay, and that's all a part of the plan. This is all a part of the plan. Okay, be not surprised when you start seeing other occurrences or situations happening, today forth, because it's coming. All right, something's coming, man. Okay, now of course you got to pray for the brothers and the sisters out there, but it's coming, man. Okay, it got to be food cargo out there as well, merchandise. Okay, let me get this right. All these things are about to be cut off. Okay. The 2nd Ezra 16:17 says, "Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine," because this is what's coming too. Great famine is about to come. People's stomach about to touch their back. Okay? And great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? All right? Because these things are gonna, it's gonna escalate. All right, soon there's not gonna be food on the shelves. Okay, you know, the sedition among men. You see, they're invading one another. The you know, citizens versus the citizens, the Egyptian versus the Egyptian. Okay, this could all lead and spiral out of control, man. Okay, it says, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourging. You see, these things is happening right now, and people ain't minding it. All right. Oh yeah, they you know, they thought about it. Oh, it happened while, you know, and back into their regular life, back into the, you know, to the regular programming. All right, not paying attention, you know, living their life, partying right now, you know, hookahing, you know, twerking, rolling the money up your hand, okay, booking the trips, living the life. Okay, let me get that before I come back to this. See? I believe it's because a lot of our people are about to get caught up. Okay? Ecclesiastes 7:2, it says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Okay? You're supposed to be in the house of mourning. This is not the time to be in the house of feasting. This is not the time to, all right, to be, you know, living a loud life. Okay, you're supposed to be living a humble, meek, lowly life, to repenting unto the Lord, turning back unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know, praying for mercy, begging for mercy. All right, coming back to your heritage. Okay, because we're not in that time. See, we're not in that time. All right, let me read this. Ecclesiastes 3, I'm going to go to 2, let's get to the point. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 2, it says, a time to be born, so I can read from 1, Salakia. To everything there's a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. All right, to everything there's a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Okay, so there's a purpose for everything. There's a season and a time, and a purpose for everything. Okay, let me get to the point. Ecclesiastes 3:8, it says, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And we're in the time of hate and of war and of no peace. Okay, that's the time that we're in. Let me get this. Ezekiel 7:25, it says, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Okay, and this is the times that we're fastly approaching. Okay, the elites are going to use the resources, all right, as a weapon against you, to have you bow the knee. Okay, they're going to use food as a weapon, and they're going to use the natural resources as a weapon against, okay, the population, okay, to have them to submit before them. Okay, this is all strategically being done. This is why the waters, last year, the year before that, you having these chemical plants explode and leak out, you know, all these chemicals into the water. All right, all these chemicals into the air. Okay, these food plants being destroyed, catching on fire. All right, it's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. Okay. 2 Corinthians 2:11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. You see? And we should not be ignorant of Satan's device. We should not be ignorant of what this devil is doing. We know he's the devil. We know the plan. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai has given us the playbook on this devil. Okay? And we must watch him like a hawk. Okay? Because it's constant wickedness and evils with this man. Okay? Revelations 12:12 says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. And these devils know the time is short. This is why they're moving in haste. Okay? Their plans are going forward. Okay, they have to bring in this new age, this new way. Okay, where you will be micro-C-hipped up, okay, and tracked and traced, told what to do, have a social credit score like they're trying to, like I believe they're trying to do in Canada. All right, you'll have a social credit score. Okay, where if it's too low, you won't be able to fly. You won't be able to leave your 15-minute city. You won't be able to do the everyday things. Okay, if you don't comply with the government, they could just shut you off. All right, and ostracize you out of society. Okay, these are the times that we're heading into. This is what these elites want. All right. Let me just get this real quick. All right, Revelations 13 and 11, it says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, okay, and spake as a dragon." And this is Esau, Edom, this is Babylon, all right, America, all right. It says he has 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. They're about to speak as a dragon. They're about to come down with these draconian measures. They're about to bring forth these terrorist attacks and, these Black Swan events and these, weird events, okay. They're about to bring forth these weird things, okay? These distractions, like you got Diddy right now, okay? They're about to bring forth all of these the witchcraft. You see? They're about to come forth with that mind control. They're about to come forth with that, that those distractions and those wicked devices, man. Okay, to distract you. Okay, to keep you in a certain mind state, to keep you in a mind state of fear. Okay, and they're gonna come with the solution when the chaos and the hell breaks loose from the situation that they're bringing and that they're causing. All right, problem reaction solution, man. Okay, so I'll just blow in the trumpet on that. Let me just get this last 2 scriptures and I'll wrap it up. All right, Proverbs 22 and 3. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." All right. And these Babylonians over here, they're about to get destroyed, man. All right. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, y'all about to be destroyed. All right. Unless you repent. Okay. The doors of mercy and grace is closing. Okay. And once that door closes, man, there's going to be nothing but judgment. Okay. We see these devils moving. All right. They're putting their plans into action. All right. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11 says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." All right. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. It says, "Make no tarrying and turn to the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al Shai come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance." So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and sincerity unto the elect. Shalom.